Hello students, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Dr. Arun Singh Thakur from University Institute of Hotel and Tourism Management, Punjab University, Chandigarh. Today we are going to discuss about the module Concept of Destination Management Companies from the paper Travel Agency and Tour Operations, Itinerary Preparation and Tour Package Design. The present module aims at describing the concept of destination management companies. After going through this module, you will be able to define the destination management company, understand the working of a destination management company, then you will be able to know the aspects of marketing and branding of a destination management company and understand the present and the future trends of the tourism industry in view of the destination management company's operations. So, the students, let us begin. Have you ever taken a vacation trip with a group to a foreign country where you meet at the airport by a uniformed person with a placard who called you by name, received your luggage and steered you to a special bus or transportation to your hotel, saw that you were checked into the hotel properly and quickly and took you for the sightseeing? Chances are you were witnessing a DMC in action. Their services were designed to take the headaches out of your travel and help you to enjoy the fullest of your vacation. Let us define the destination management company first. A destination management company, DMC, is a professional management company specializing in the design and the delivery of the tours, events, activities, staffing and transportation, possessing and utilizing extensive local knowledge, expertise and resources to provide tour services. A destination management company, DMC, is a professional services company, possesses extensive local knowledge, expertise and resources, specializing in the design and implementation of the events, activities, tours, transportation and program logistics. According to a DMC company website, DMC is a service professional company with a wide range of knowledge and experience over the conditions and the touristic resources of a region. Then we will discuss about the history of DMC operations. During the 1970s, as a response to meeting and convention planners' desire for custom group leisure activities during their programs, a new business was born. They are initially referred to as ground operators, and the first small entrepreneurial enterprises operated in a single destination. These local companies offered basic services including the airport, meet and greet, transportation, tours and recreational activities for groups. Soon after, numerous other companies added custom parties and themed events as well as the spouse and the guest programs to their list of services. The term Destination Management Company or DMC was coined to describe the expanded role of these companies played as a local experts. Leading DMC pioneers formed alliances to provide networking and referrals within an exclusive group. Now, let us understand how a DMC works. A destination management company can be a small, one full-time person operations, or it can go to the other extreme and be an international business with offices in several cities throughout the world. The average size is 8 to 10 full-time staff with part-time temporary help hired for special projects. An emerging trend is the for small local destination management company to be bought up and made part of a national company. This consolidation effort reflects the importance of destination management companies and their acceptance. DMC is a relatively new term that describes a company that specializes in the organization and logistics of the foreign independent tours, group tours, meetings and events in a specific country, city or the region. They also offer the following logistic services in their destination: meet and greet, transfer, transportation, hotel accommodation, restaurants, activities, excursions, conference venues, themed event and gala dinners, their in-depth knowledge of the area, their proficient experience in organizing program and their creativity allow them to create customized programs for their clients. No matter what the event or the occasion, the obligation of the destination management company is to find a tailor-made solution. They are the local partners of outgoing tour operators, travel agents and meeting and association planners. The professional local operator must concentrate its efforts in proposing creative concepts, impeccable planning, unexceptionable execution, value generation. Then potential DMC market niches. A destination management company should avoid spreading itself too thin over too many segments of potential clientele markets. The preferred route is to become an expert in serving the needs of one of the market niches are tour programs, the foreign independent tours, FITs, cruise, river boats and barge ship excursions, association meetings, incentive programs, meeting planning, theme parties, event production, religious programs, the film industry or the rock star shows, the government agencies, NGOs and embassies. Then about the marketing and branding of the DMC. A full service DMC offers group leisure activities in the destination including group tours, ground transportation and special event productions. Destination management companies are an incredible resource to the trip planner as clients, saving him or her time, money and the stress. In order to start a new DMC, you need to have the following 4 key elements. The first is ensure that you have unique or signature tours to offer. Seeking niche markets and building a solid client base are essential to surviving in the travel and tourism industry. For whom will you tailor your tours? Senior citizens, gay individuals, wine enthusiasts, students, antique dealers, etc. Once you have selected your targeted group, research the demographic characteristics such as the income and the geographic location. Consider that people do not want to spend a lot of time getting to their vacation spot. The second is the DMC must have the ability to provide the best options and prices. You need to understand the mindset of the current and future customers so you can increase your business opportunities. While we conduct business each day, we make assumptions. Unfortunately, many of the assumptions are not based on the solid research or an understanding of our customers. The important part is to separate fact from the fiction. By understanding the decision-making process of leisure travelers, you will be better equipped to address the issues most important to your clients. The destination management companies are not just about providing the best price. Customers are also looking for the best overall solution to their individual travel needs. We have a tendency to immediately think price is what sells and not necessarily what the customer wants or needs. No two customers are alike. What works for one may not work for another. Taking the time to the better understand you and your customer one at a time can increase your closing percentage. Price is important when it is only thing you sell. So the tour program must have the following. Grab the potential client attention. Motivate them to make contact with your office and leave you with a profit for your efforts. Saving money is also not just for price. It is more about the value. If the hotel was not the right location, if the cruise was not the right cruise line, if the golf course was not the right golf course, it does not matter how much your customer saved. They will not come back to you. Saving money is important to the customers only after they have evaluated the value equation. It is important to understand the needs and the wants of the customers. This is where the DMC can provide a significant difference. By properly qualifying your customers upfront, you can recommend relevant offerings and also provide cost saving strategies. Moving a date, changing the location of a room or a cabin, and being open to flight options all can save money. Nobody wants to pay more than necessary. In today's environment, it is now fashionable for the customers to brag for their peers and the friends how much they have saved, whether it is a hotel room, airline, seat, or a cruise. Value perceived and the received is critical. And remember, it is the tour operator's customer has a bad travel experience. You will never hear from them how much money they saved. And the next is that you must have a substantive product knowledge. You need to have substantive knowledge about your destination and related business information in order to become a DMC. The following is a list of the different pieces of essential knowledge you need to have. First is to determine if there are any goals or the needs that might make your country or the region more preferable. Then choose a convenient location based on where your guests are traveling from and their travel time and the cost to reach a destination, and make a site near air and or the ground transportation. Adhere to your DMC travel programs and current arrangements with preferred hotels and the airlines. Be aware of the seasonal hotel occupancy rates, room taxes, and recent changes in supply or the demand that will affect your expenses. Then schedule around big conventions or the festivals that could limit hotel room supply and services during your meeting or event dates. Then check flight schedules, frequency to your destination. Most participants prefer direct or the non-stop flights. Consider factors such as the weather, security, political or the social climate, and labor consideration that may affect participation and or the cost of the tour programs. Further, we shall be discussing about the prime DMC services. The destination management company having following prime services to perform. The first is the tourism supply inventory, a comprehensive understanding of which tourism products and the services exist at a destination represent a critical early setup in the tourism development. This module provides several survey instruments for gathering information from accommodation providers, tour operator, transportations, and attractions, be it natural or the cultural and any other components of the tourism supply chain in order to summarize the destination supply strengths and the gaps. Then comes the accommodations. An inventory of the accommodation considers all existing providers in the destinations, including hotels, guest houses, resorts, B&Bs, self-catering rentals, and recreational vehicles or the camping sites. The second is the accommodations. An inventory of the accommodations considers all existing providers in the destinations, including hotels, guest houses, resorts, bed and breakfast, self-catering rentals, and recreational vehicles or the camping sites. The important data about the accommodation includes the following: number of rooms and the beds, segmentation mix of the accommodations, average rack rate per season, employment figures, occupancy rate, that is also per season, average length of stay, also key markets, use of the green technologies, involvement with the local communities, and other elements to the destinations strategy, monitoring the accommodation numbers will also help determine if more types of accommodation are needed or if the destination is at full capacity. The third is the activities and the tours. Please list all the activities and the tours offered through the property. Use an additional page for each activity. Activity type can be biking, hiking, trekking, bird watching, horseback riding, that can be boating, caving, climbing, rafting, community encounters, scuba diving, cultural experiences, snorkeling, wildlife viewing, volunteering, etc. The next is about the travel agents. The travel agents are the vital to the destination value chain and in many cases manage the majority of the visitors' experience. All tour operators, including the inbound handlers, should be inventoried, like the number of agents, the number of clients served, the length of stay, price ranges, the employment figures, average daily expenditure per traveler, key markets, marketing techniques, and the type of package sold. The next should be about the attractions. Attractions, outstanding geographical features, significant cultural monuments, important historical events, famous sites, motivate people to become the tourist. Without attractions, visitors have no reasons to visit, at least touristically. Therefore, it is vital to assess a destination's attractions in order to identify potential markets, if any, and understand the comparative position in the marketplace. Attractions can be divided into 4 categories as mentioned in the previous section also. Attempts should be made to visit all attractions within the destination. Data collected will not contribute to the quantitative statistics but rather be qualitative. First, location data should be gathered, ideally including global positioning systems, coordinates to enable mapping. Additional data to collect includes accessibility, number of visitors, revenue generated, resources consumed or produced, current or potential users, drawing power, environmental and the socio-cultural aspects of the attraction should also be considered in order to gain an idea how sensitive the attraction might be to the touristic disturbances. The intangible attractions should also be considered. Local food and beverages often identify a place along with arts and the social ambience. For example, Tuscany is the prime example with its Chianti wine and quintessential Italian cuisine. The inventory should include the photos, videos, and audio to demonstrate outstanding features. The next important feature for the DMC is developing a vision for a destination. A vision is an exciting picture of a destination's desired future intended to motivate stakeholders to work together to achieve this future. Visioning is important and most successful when it is participatory and creates an image that integrates all the separate visions of the stakeholders. In order for a vision to mobilize resources, ultimately the purpose of a vision, it must find common higher ground in which each stakeholder sees part of their future. A strong vision then can motivate disparate stakeholders to work together to achieve what otherwise might be unachievable. Unfortunately, all too common, many efforts simply write too short, bland, under-motivating admixtures of key words contributed by the different stakeholders. As a result, no one can identify with the sterile statement and it fails as a project development tool. Apart from the above prime components, there are certain other tasks to be performed by the DMC. They are airport arrivals, departures, meet and greets, arrangements of transportations, shuttles, group tours, free individual travelers, foreign independent travel, recreation, sporting activities, special event production, road rallies, on-site staff, VIP hospitality services, diplomats, politicians, family and the children programs, family reunions, weddings, pre and post convention tours, shore excursions, land and the cruise tours, dine arounds, event production, incentive programs, meeting planning, theme parties, team building activities, liaison with the government authorities like shipping agents and the local agents, day return aircraft charters to the important tourist destinations, precise information on destination options and operating feasibility, hotel selection, negotiation and the reservation, then liaison with the government authorities for the clearances which are required at certain point of time, then the back office operations, assignment of the dedicated teams for the operations, competitive prices, then about the total coordination is just a list which they need to perform. Then next is the planning process in destination management company. Saving time and money is important today. How is the value measured today? It is used to be measured by this formula. Price into quality is equal to value. Today the equation is different. Price into quality multiplied by personalization divided by time plus energy is equal to value. Customers do not feel they have enough time. We live in a time deprived society. 6 out of 10 leisure travelers do not feel they have enough vacation time. Travel agents are invaluable because they provide a personalized travel experience at a right quality, price, and most importantly, save the time and energy for the customer. The customer could save money by going online and spending hours finding the best deal in terms of the price, but DMC or a tour operator offers a better option by matching the right travel product at the right place, tailored to the traveler's or the individual's need. In fact, the value of the DMC or the tour operators will grow as the world continues to become more complicated, time deprived and stressful. Consumers will more frequently turn to travel experts who will act as a travel concierge and consultants, another new role for the DMC. The typical four-step process for the DMC staff: sales department operations, the tour guides, tour designers. Accounting starts well before operating a tour program. The first step is, upon a receipt of a program proposal, the DMC should consider preparing a proposal in a variety of ways, remembering there might be as many as 10 to 15 businesses that identify themselves as a DMC. In preparing the proposal, the DMC need to be asked whether a detailed prospectus, for example, extremely detailed with numerous photos, itineraries, is needed, or whether conceptual ideas with estimated budget figures might suffice at this stage of the planning process. Step number 2. The below is the list of the goals will assist the DMC clients in achieving their stated mission. Determine the purpose of the tour. That can be educational opportunities, cultural or history, soft or the high adventure, special interest tourism, special events, sporting events, arts and crafts, agri-tourism, can be any. Then step number 3 is, for researching the client's demographics, consider the size of the group, gender mix, ages of attendees and the special needs. Determine tour dates, avoid the dates that coincide with other events or the holidays. Are the dates or the days of the weeks firm or the flexible? Plan the tour in advance to secure the most desirable hotel or the cruise. List food and the beverage requirement for the special occasions. Then consider air and the ground transportation needs. Then plan entertainment and recreational needs and the group activities. Then designate an administrative person to create name badges and coordinate written tour material, optional tours, departure notices, welcome signs. Then schedule the guest speaker, lectures, local politicians or the celebrities if required. Then the fourth step is, a number of pre-planning steps are involved. Establishing the following goals and objectives of the upcoming tour program. Create a budget, design the program, negotiate with the contracts, establish a timeline, hire subcontracts, plan logistics, conduct tour program, tour guides oversee tour program, ensure the client's safe return home, follow-up details. Now students, what is today's challenge for the DMC? Today's DMC, the tour operators, travel agents must be prepared to offer an experience that will appeal to the boomers and, for that matter, the current group of the sophisticated mature travelers. First is how to overcome the challenges. Focus not on the age but on their interest and the affinities. Tours that will resonate them. Find clients with the time and the money. Seek group the same economic group and affinity that provide the meaningful connection point. Then focus upon the packaging and designing a number of tour features and the highlights or the services that would usually be purchased one at a time, but which in a tour package are offered as a single product at a single price. Then second is the strategic planning. Sample DMC specific goals in a planning profitable tour packages. Promote tour features and the highlights of their area. Present the benefit of using your services, that is the Blinkful tour guides. Present the benefit of using your services, that is bilingual tour guides. Price tours to compete with other destinations offering similar services or experiences. Pace the tour with client safety and comfort in mind. Stress a quality package. Pay attention to the details. Allow flexibility in the tour program. Then keep your customers fully informed what they will experience on the tour. Then develop a fair refund and payment schedule. Be unique. Make sure your tour package is profitable. Then sample list of the DMC tour services, which include the basic services like airport meet and greet, airport limo service, the local sightseeing service, accommodations requirements, on-site representative for a domestic or international tour company, escorting and managing the group tour, providing well-trained interpretive tour guides, day programs, shopping tours, conference event planner, then wedding planner, fishing and hunting guide services, then about the soft and the hard adventures, history, cultural, musical programs, special events, archaeological, educational, workshop, evening programs, dine around programs, gourmet and traditional cooking classes, then arts and the craft shows and hands-on workshops on the folkloric performances, health, spas, pilgrimages, religious conferences, etc. Then sample niche markets for the DMCs. They can be gay and the lesbian tours, student groups, senior citizens, artists, literary and the historical societies, special event planners, family reunions, and the physical disabled. In the last part of the module, let us discuss about the future trends in the travel and the tourism industry with special reference to the DMCs. The flexibility, searching for the tailor-made package and maximum flexibility concern, increasing the recognition of negative impacts and demand for a quality environment, extension of the life, in search of the authentic or the spontaneous experiences, learning and communication with others. The nature, search for the safe sun plus additional nature based activities. The active, mental and the physical exertion, new skill acquisition or to update existing interest, products based on the environment, entertainment, excitement or the education or some combination. Then experience, tours are more traveled and have become more demanding customers unfazed by the novelty and in pursuit of the individuality. Next is the speed, less regulations and restrictions on the global travel, harmonization of the currencies, use of the technology to speed up the travel process from reservations to the travel distribution of the travel products. Then the boomer. In 1996, the first boomer turned 50. Individuality best describe the boomers. They want what they want and when they want it because they want it. Boomers want it personalized, customized and relevant to them. It is not an age, it is an attitude. Multi-generational family travel. Provide a basis for a shared journey of fun, but the size of the groups are smaller and boutique in nature. The next is the family reunions concept. Families who wish to share travel experience together. The DMC or the tour operator will have to think outside the bus. Their job is to plan the trip and organize details for the groups of the families. Reunion travelers to create memorable experiences is growing aspect nowadays. In the end, let us summarize what we have discussed in this module. The DMC should be aware of the future trends influencing the demands of the traveling public in designing their tour packages. Tourists use destinations as branded fashion accessories to help identify themselves from the mass of the tourists and to make statement about themselves to others. A destination management company must be someone that tourists can relate to and trust. whilst they assist tourists on both a creative and a professional level. They are often available to provide preferential rates based on their buying power that they have with their preferred suppliers. Hence, we can summarize the discussion with the statement that a DMC is a service professional company with a wide range of knowledge and experience over the conditions and touristic resources of a region, specialized in making and scheming of the events, tours, journeys and all kinds of activities with a great demand in segment and or niches of the great value. Thank you.